Hi everyone. Today we're working on the R sound. There are two main ways non-native English speakers often mispronounce the R sound. One common mistake is trilling the R. Trilled R sounds are common in many languages like Spanish, Italian, Russian, Polish, and Hindi. Here is an example of trilled R sounds.
Rats race on rainbows. Red roses are rare.
On the other hand, many Asian language speakers, such as Japanese and Korean, often use a tapped R sound instead. The tapped R is made by quickly tapping the tongue against the alveolar ridge just behind the upper front teeth. This is an example of a tapped R sound.
Blacks race on rainbows.
Red roses are rare.
The American R is neither trilled nor tapped. Instead, it is a smooth sound made with the tongue pulled back and not touching anything in the mouth. Here is how Americans say the R sound in sentences. Rats race on rainbows. Red roses are rare. Linguistically, the R sound is called a liquid because air flows smoothly around the tongue, like water flowing over a rock. There are two common ways to produce the American R. Retroflexed R, curl the tip of your tongue up and back toward, but not touching the roof of your mouth. The tongue tip points down while the body of your tongue bunches and lifts toward the roof. It's like a little backflip with your tongue. Bunched or retracted R. Make a mountain shape by pulling the back of your tongue up and back. The sides of your tongue touch the backs of your upper teeth, while the middle stays slightly lower to create a groove for air. The tongue tip rests low or points slightly up but doesn't touch anything. Both methods create the same classic American R sound. To make the R sound really stand out, you have to push your tongue as far back in your mouth as possible. Some British folks say that American R's sound like you're trying to swallow your own tongue. Okay, let's practice the sound with words. These words begin with the sound. Listen carefully and then repeat.
Run, rice, rat, rag, rake, red, raisin, rabbit, ribbon, radio, rocket, ranch, rich, race, ring, rain, rug, ran, rip, recess, rock, read, rap.
Very good. These words may be spelled with RH or WR, but they only have the sound. Listen carefully and then repeat.
Rhinoceros, rhyme, rhythm, right, wrong, rack, wraith, wrangle, rap, wreath, wren, wrench, wrestle, wrinkle, wrist, writ, wrought.
Very good. Now let's work on challenging sounds, consonant clusters that include English has many consonant clusters with like dra, tra, and it can even have 3 consonants clustered together, like stra. These consonant clusters can be challenging for many language speakers, so let's practice them. Listen carefully and repeat.
BR blends. Bread, broom, brother, brick, bridge, breakfast, breathe. KR blends. Crayon, crawl, crab, cry, crib, crane. DR blends. Dry, drive, draw, drink, drum, dream, dragon. FR blends, freckles, friend, frozen, frog, fruit, Friday, frame. GR blends, grandpa, greet, grass, groceries, grapes, grill. TR blends, tree, triangle, truck, treasure, trash, train, traffic, tractor, truth. SHR blends, shred, shredded, shrimp, shrug, Shrek. STR blends, strike, stripe, stroller, stranger, stronger. SPR blends, spry, sprite, sprint. THR blends, thread, three, throw, thrift, throng.
These are sentences with the R sound. Make sure to pronounce the R sound clearly after a vowel within the same syllable, especially since we are practicing American English. In American pronunciation, the R is always pronounced even after vowels and syllables like car, bird, or teacher. So, when you say these words, don't drop or soften the R sound. Practice making the R sound strong and distinct right after the vowel.
I saw a rainbow while I was listening to the radio eating raisins and radishes. Ralph listens to rock and roll while he paints a raccoon holding a rose. The car was running out of fuel and has a flat tire. The 4-year lobster we had for dinner had too much pepper. A volunteer with long hair kept score and played guitar. A girl and a gorilla wearing a red shirt are playing marbles. The bear found berries in the forest. I like grapes and carrots, but not on my hamburger with French fries. I need a spare tire. The air feels really hot upstairs.
Thank you for working with me to master the R sound. Practice makes perfect. If you want me to go over any pronunciation challenges, difficult words, or tricky phonemes, just let me know. I'll be happy to help you conquer your pronunciation goals.
If you want to master American English pronunciation step by step and systematically, from vowels and consonants to connected speech, sign up for Dr. Nanhee Burns' English pronunciation course at www.nanheeburns.com. In this course, you will learn the production mechanics of American phonemes and their variations. You'll compare similar sounds using minimal pairs and perfect your pronunciation by practicing words and sentences. Previously available only on Amazon and Audible with 5-star ratings, this course is now accessible online. Narrated by Dr. John Burns, native English speaker, it teaches English pronunciation with clear explanations and extensive practice.